Man, I need to remind myself I didn't even want to stream today. I love seeing the chat like this. It's wonderful. Oh, mic check. Mike's not here, man. Thank you, David. Walcom is love you. Truer words have never been spoken. All right. Oh my God, where is my background? I totally had it. Let me see here. Hold on. Bam! There's the background. All right, everybody, welcome to Saturday Night Stream Thing. Make sure you crack open your official Mountain Dew Infinite Swirl that's currently chroma keyed out. This is blue. Why is blue chroma keyed out? Yeah, whatever. Crack them if you got them. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh my God, it's the nectar of the gods. I love that. What does Mountain Dew have in it that's bad for you besides everything? It's got like a fire suppressant or something in it. I don't know. Oh, cool. And I got a beard hair in my mouth. This is a great stream. I get a little mileage out of that. I don't think you get enough. Yeah, the Desperado is real now. Fun fact, after this stream, which will be a little bit of a shorter one because I don't really have a plan. I just want to kind of check in, make sure everybody's still here, sound off who's actually alive. I'm going to head out and try to find some because Google, like Walmart's website's being super weird and I can't tell if we actually have Maxims and Desperados around or we don't. I have been trying to buy one for like 2 weeks and I can't get my hands on it, so... Mountain Dew Code Red is pretty good. Not a fan. Nectar of the Gods makes a not safe for stream joke about anime girls. Like an AI prompt right there, isn't it? I do have some things I want to talk about, but yeah, I have been in California for the past week. We got back, I think Monday, Tuesday night, something like that. Obviously, we needed a day or so to decompress, and then I've spent pretty much the entire week just putting out fires. Not literally. I'm not a firefighter, although I have friends who are. Shout out to Nick, who's, I think, still fighting fires around here. But yeah, no, it's mostly just trying to survive, get stuff back into shape. I've done some upgrades and some cleaning and stuff like that. Get ready to get back in the swing of things. I've bought a bunch of blasters. It's just none of them are the Maxim or the Desperado. Definitely Nadox with a $5 super chat. Hey, I'm going to be around Washington early December. You want to meet up? That is a loaded freaking question. Possibly. You better be an adult. You better not be weird. Shout out to you, like putting that out in the open on a live stream. Yeah, it's possible. Hit me up somewhere else, preferably. But yeah. It's possible. Not that I want people to exactly know where I live, but could something happen? People could tell me to pick up Desperado. I've been looking. It looks like a pretty okay blaster for what it is. I do want to get my hands on one. Baja Blast is absolutely delicious. Baja Blast is a solid 7 out of 10. It really doesn't get much better than Baja Blast. What the hell is that? I got like a fuzz in my beard. But it certainly can get a little bit better, but it can definitely get worse. California compliant blaster build, we made that joke. We really did. I really wish we would have gotten more footage in California. We did get some, but the problem was the second the actual NERF event started, I was running the entire thing from a pirate ship. And on top of that, Zach went from film guy to unjamming blaster guy pretty much immediately. There was a lot of jams. We had a lot of, I still say that the Dart Zone Pro Mark IV is one of the best blasters ever, but all of the O-rings in every single one of those was shot because the metal on metal contact in the lube sitting for a year in a hot shed, We were able to get around 170 FPS average out of every one of those, but we cleaned them, relubed them. We still couldn't get much. The biggest problem was the foregrips started snapping off because the screws were stripping as people were using them. So they were just pulling the foregrips off, which wouldn't have happened if it was an actual Picatinny rail or actual Picatinny grip. So people kept jamming them too. And I think that's because people who don't normally use Nerf don't really understand. Well, obviously they don't understand, but they really don't grasp the concept of every time you pull that priming rod back, it loads a dart, which I said loud and very, very obviously. And yet I still watch people grab blasters, like walk towards their spawn point and just like pump it like 6 times, start the match and fire, nothing would come out. And then it's like, what? We can't stop the game every single time one of you people do that. And I actually did see some behind the scenes stuff, which I wasn't supposed to see, which were them just complaining the blasters kept jamming and it wasn't very fun, which sucked. But a lot of people also said they had the time of their lives, so I don't know who to trust on that one. I think overall it was a really positive event, and I definitely want to replace all of the Mark IVs that we have there. The problem is I'm not sure if a blaster can withstand that kind of abuse. I'm leaning towards maybe picking up like 20 Dart Zone Max Strikers, but I think we'll have to do like a burn down, like see how much we can push one of those blasters as an absolute idiot before it breaks. I kind of want Buzzbee to make a plus bow. They kind of did, honestly, not quite a plus bow, but they made a bow that was honestly pretty good that I never finished the review on. What event was this? It was a private event. We were hired to do, we haven't been paid, and I'm not sure if we will get paid because I forgot to ask for money because I'm really bad at this stuff. I'm going to hit them up on Monday. If anything, I just want to pay Zach because Zach did go with me and he did a shoot ton of work. I'm hoping that we can figure something out on that, but yeah, it was a private event. It was a venture capitalist group that was putting on a Nerf event for their, companies and investors and stuff like that. And we ran it, which was super fun. I just wish the blasters would have lasted better. Definitely Maddox with another $5 super chat. Sorry about that, LOL. I was also the soldier who blasted by Shed Logic at Jev 5. And okay, all right. I think I remember you. It's been a little while, but I think I remember you. What part of Washington are you going to be? Just send me a message on like Discord or something like that. Tag me in Discord. Get 20 javelins or coat hangers. I don't know if we have the budget for that. It would be cool. But I also don't know if those would survive sitting in a shed for like a year. That's the thing I'm worried about. Nexus Pro X is the GOAT. Maybe. I kind of want to find something that is a ratcheting prime because I think the ratcheting prime is actually super beneficial. But I'm not sure. We're going to take a couple. I'm going to probably go out tonight and buy like a Striker X or a Striker 2.0, a Nexus Pro X, a couple of different brand new things and just try to break them for a video and see what happens. Jams Blaster proceeds to complain with Master. Yeah, I was like, when I saw that clip, because it was the camera like, 100 feet, 200 feet away from me, and I saw the footage, I was like, come on, guys. Like, I literally watched this dude prime the blaster 6 times, walk up to his spawn. I yell 3, 2, 1, go. He runs for it and tries to shoot and it doesn't work. And it's like, yeah, because you have like 8 darts in your blaster right now. And then of course, now one of us has to fix that. We lost our jamming like tool thing. I swear we had one ready because I knew it was going to be a problem. We're just going to have to figure out something else because we can get blasters that hit harder than Nexus Pro or Dart Zone Pro Mark IVs without any of the weirdness. Like, the only thing I'm worried about is like the Dart Zone Pros and stuff like that. Metal, everything. They're almost impossible to break. The question is, how hard is it to... Has anybody seen a broken Nexus Pro X or Striker 2.0 yet? Like, has anybody snapped a priming rod or anything like that? Should I mod a Raven? Or I should mod a Raven. Yeah, you can. Ravens are kind of hard to mod. They're annoying to mod because there's really no good place to put a battery with us. Show us the rats. They are like, I don't know, 150, 200 feet away. They're in a separate building. I can't really get them. Hey, Black Draco. You should try out a Desperado if you need to order it. I can't. I literally can't. It won't. They're in stock on Walmart. If you hit order and then go to the cart, it says this item's out of stock. I will go out tonight and try to find one. I'm still waiting for Siren to release so I can get any of the blasters. I haven't heard anything about the Mauler coming out yet. Let alone the Blink. I think it's close, but yeah, I actually haven't heard if those coming out or not. I saw one post a broken priming handle from Nexus Pro X. Ooh. How hard do you have to work to break a priming handle on Nexus Pro X? That's a legit question. Love you too, Mercurials. Because that has to be pretty hard to do. I know you should have brought the Sweetheart Storm to that event. I did. Guess what everybody's favorite blaster was by far? Yeah. They absolutely loved the crap out of the Sweetheart Storm. One of the investor dudes, like the big three, got his hand on that, disappeared with it, which I was like, well, he's an investor. If he breaks it, I'll find, or he'll be able to repay me, and proceeded to shoot a bunch of people with it point blank that were technically asking for it. Like, I can't believe how many welts there were. Nobody complained. Everybody wanted one. I brought the Buzzbee, which technically hits about 100 FPS harder than the Sweetheart Storm, and surprisingly enough, they managed to break the Buzzbee, but the Sweetheart Storm was unkillable. It worked perfectly fine. As far as I know, it still fires perfectly. Very impressed with the durability on that, although I'm sure I need to lube it up quite a bit to finish the video on it. But yeah, people loved it. I brought the Moose. People loved the Moose too a lot. I brought the Buzzbee. People really liked the Buzzbee, although it definitely does not work right now, and I have a feeling I know what it is. I think the spring spacer broke and got lodged in the plunger ship because I can't prime it all the way back right now, which means I have to take the whole thing apart, which is a lot of screws and a lot of pain. So that's not fun. What else? I did bring we brought the Venoms, and they loved the Venoms, but I also brought the Pew Pew, and that was the second favorite blaster of everybody there. And it was fun. I thought they were going to kill the sword. I really thought they were too. But they didn't. They really didn't. And I think just about everybody not only shot a mag through that thing, but shot somebody with it, killed the battery twice over. I need to get a dedicated Sweetheart Storm battery. But yeah, that thing is it is, let's be clear, right? Can anybody disagree with the statement? The Sweetheart Storm is the best blaster in the hobby, like bar none. The problem is you'll never find a place to use it. But if there is no FPS cap, you really have no reason not to use a Sweetheart Storm. Did you bring the Bitech LMG? I did not. That would that probably wouldn't have made the trip. It's kind of like you got the mag and all the chains and everything like that, and everything's a little bit fragile for when I printed it because I had to reprint everything like 3 times. My local Walmart got N series finally. Consider getting a Shadow Storm just for the memes. I will have my video on the Shadow Storm out soon. One of the things I've done recently is I've completely overhauled my desk over here. It's the one I stream at when I'm doing builds. Completely cleaned it, rearranged everything. It is good now. I've redone the range, got everything set up on the range. I've rearranged the set area a little bit. I still have a pile of stuff I want to swap out on the set, but I also, everything that's on the set right now, I'm a big fan of. I just have more stuff I want to add to it. What I want to do is I want to make a second set so I can like switch areas. I'm not sure how plausible that is right now, but it's something I want to do. I did want to pose a question if anybody cares. If I have the ability to, what is an upgrade you would want to see to the indoor range? I'm worried once we start getting back into fall and like winter, it will be unsustainable for me to shoot outside. I might have a way to fix that. I'm not sure. But let's assume I go back to almost indoor range only. What is something that would make that visually more interesting? Does anybody have any feedback on that? Because I'm open to suggestions. God, I have this one crazy eyelash, whatever. If it would just not be crazy, that'd be great. Hey, Walcom, I recently acquired a double punch and it did not disappoint. You're right when you said that everyone should try to pick one out. Your video made me fall in love with it. It's one of the best blasters Nerf has ever made. I just wish it was more moddable. Why do you look like somebody I don't? I don't know who that is. Sorry. The answer is they're probably my doppelganger. I don't even know what a sweetheart story even looks like. It looks like this. It's the best. It's super. Oh, this site got left on, bro. Ooh. It also got messed up. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. But yeah, this thing's awesome. It is unbeatable. I really don't think you can do better than the Sweetheart Storm, to be perfectly honest. Like, good luck trying to beat a Sweetheart Storm. Moving targets on tracks. How? Have you got your hands on a Jin? No, I don't have a Jin. I don't think I'll be getting one. Spending like hundreds of dollars on brushless blasters when they're all kind of the same sucks. The Walmart I go to has most of the N series and buy super soakers and summer stuff everything. Is Walmart have the Sprinter? Because I don't have a Sprinter either, and I would like to get my hands on one. Fake grass floor. Is fake grass floor a good idea? I can do that. That's actually not a bad idea. How much of the floor can you even see in one of my videos? I could do that. Like turf? Like a section or two of turf? Shouldn't be that expensive. I don't mind the idea of that. Hold on. Let me pick a video where I had decent indoor stuff. What do you guys feel about the actual distance right now? I think I'm at 25 feet. And I think I was 37 feet back, I think. Now I'm at 25. I've moved it forward like 10 feet. Is where it's at right now for like the last 5 videos good? You see a little bit of the ground. I like to see an FPS graph, like how he should not did in his later videos before he retired. FPS graph? What's the FPS graph for? Like I visually say it out loud. You just want a picture that says it hits this or these are the numbers? Keep in mind, like, if you want something even simple, like, I want the numbers of every single shot. Okay. And I'm not against this, don't get me wrong. I just want you to realize what goes into that. I have to watch the footage, pause, type it in, watch footage, pause, type it in, watch footage, pause, type it in. And I have to do that about a dozen times for every single time I have footage on there. It's not that big of a deal, but it is a bit of a time sink, and those little bits of time sinks add up. I was under the impression nobody watched it, but if somebody is actually watching it, I could, like, spice that up a little bit. Do you have a Team Fortress 2 Nerf gun? Yes, I have the, I actually filmed it just before I left, although I might refilm it now. The Babyface's blaster video is almost done. Yes, the Sprinter is Walmart. That's another thing I'm looking for. Is it on Walmart.com yet? Well, I see it. It thinks I'm in Sacramento for some strange reason. I don't know why it defaults to that. Anybody else have that problem? It thinks that 8915 Gerber Road, Sacramento. I'm not anywhere near that Walmart. That is literally 1,000 miles away from me right now. I might try to find the Sprinter, because that was the first Nerf N series blaster I think we got our sights on. Yeah, better have gotten a Supreme Crunch Wrap and Baja Blast, because that's literally the only thing you're allowed to get at Taco Bell. I watched the FPS parts. Good to know, Captain Sawkin. I don't see what a graph would add. I agree. Hi, Walcom. What's your favorite flywheel blaster? Ooh. Chat, what's my favorite flywheel blaster right now? Jolt tier list where? Sooner than you think, PK game. Sooner than you think. How about a long container below the target so, you know, the container can catch the darts? They bounce back towards me, so that wouldn't work. The new street kapas are fine. I haven't had those yet. I haven't had Taco Bell in a while. Maybe we'll have Taco Bell tonight while we're looking for new blasters. Venom Pro. Venom Pro is really good. Now, let me explain a concept to you really quick, chat. I love the Venom Pro. I absolutely right now think the Venom Pro is the best blaster we have gotten in a very long time, and I fail to see how the Venom Pro could be, like, improved upon. $50, mag and grip pistol, full auto with 2 mags with a, I might have already said rechargeable battery. That's unbeatable. And it hits like 130 FPS. You can't beat that, right? You can't. So where do we go from here? Like, I want other companies to try to beat it, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it can be beaten. That would be very difficult. Don't mind me. Don't worry, chat. I'm a professional idiot. Okay, it's just less worse. I got it. It was bothering me. My eyes are all puffy because of allergies and stuff like that. I've taken 2 different allergy meds today, but we got it. Again, I'm looking for any kind of suggestions for the indoor range. So, if you have anything, speak now or forever hold your peace. Like, realistic changes, by the way. Don't say, like, you want anti-gravity cannons and holographic waifus, because that's just not going to happen. I do believe in the indoor range. The reason why I focus so hard on that is because I live in Washington. It sucks here. If I want to film a video, let's say I, like, first thing in the morning, go out to Target and pick up a blaster at 8 a.m. or something like that, and I want to get that video out the same day, so I have like 4 or 5 hours to get it out within the sweet spot, and it's raining, I can't film outside. So I don't want, I know for a lot of things, outdoor range testing is important. I know you guys happen to like that. I'm not seeing great benefit from doing it, but I do know when I did the outdoor range footage, there was more than a few people that said they really appreciated me bringing them back, and that's good enough for me to want to pursue that. However, man, is it it's not cool to do, and it's also, like, it's not going to be feasible once it starts raining and stuff again. So I would like to try to make the indoor range the best possible thing it could. The dart drones, those, maybe I lost 2 of them up in my studio because they fly and go over the barrier. It's a little bit of a problem, but I like those. More targets, preferably reactive, is my suggestion. Okay. All right. Buy a Gravity Z3 and use levitation targets. Big teddy bear with dueling tree in its lap. More lights and reactive targets keep audience retention. The lights are actually becoming somewhat of an issue. I can't have LEDs facing the camera, but I took the time the last week to find my old strip lights that I used to have in the dart thing and wire them behind the targets, but they shine on a black background. I like the black background, but I also think I need to go buy new stuff. How late is Joann's open? They're open till 9. Holy shnikes. Okay, we might actually go to Joann's and get a good amount of, like, white fabric and replace that in the background. I don't think it'll look as good, but it's an idea. Reflex says, with Walcom, with Silly about starting to come out with more HPA projects and Roboman making HPA dump tanks, do you think the HPA will start to have a larger foothold in the hobby? I'm uncertain. There's a lot of liability with HPA that you really can't get across. With me just trying to sell my HPA stuff, I'm starting to realize how hard it is to get into HPA and how that's gonna be just an obstacle that exists no matter what. So I don't know how feasible that's gonna be. I think AEGs are a better like investment point than anything, because like the Sweetheart Storm is about the price of a Milsig, and the Sweetheart Storm beats the Milsig out in every way. Pandemonium says something to hold the blaster for accuracy test. I did have something like that. It was a very difficult thing to use. I was kind of under the impression it didn't matter, but if you really feel that's something I could invest in a better gun rest. I'm fine doing that. Like a rifle, like I bought like a cheap gun. It's like $38 or something like that, and it broke. But that is something we could think of. I didn't think it was useful. I'm trying to stand up for most of my shots now, mostly because people think I'm a fat, lazy piece of crap, which don't get me wrong, I am. But I do try to stand up, like at my studio, like the set. I'm standing for all of that because of the table now. I finally ordered a PSP. Any game recommendations? Oh God, son of a dill dickles. There are so many good PSP games. PSP was my jam. I'm trying to remember what my favorites are off the top of my head that haven't been ported from the system. Crap. I'll wait for maybe Wifecom to chime in. What PSP games do I still have that are exclusive to the cost? The Ponja for the PSP is really, really good, and one of the last Ponja games released. If you like mini golf, that's legitimately one of the best. Not fooling. Anime golf is my favorite thing, and it's a very hard thing to find games on right now. And Ponja is really, really, really good. Probably like 150 hours of content there if you want to get like all the characters, all the upgrades, beat all the challenges. Did you see the new image of the X-Shot Pro Fury X on Amazon? Now it's white, blue, and pink. Yes, I did. I actually think that's a really good color scheme, and I hope that sticks around. I hope that's what we get. Walcom, I got $20. What full auto blaster should I get? Bubby, you should wait until you have enough money for a Venom. Pour one out for Walcoms. Bro had to go to California. I know, but I did survive. Don't you have a 3D printer? You could probably print a rest. I do have a 3D printer. I don't feel comfortable trying to print a rest. I do have like a gun stand I tried to print out, and it did not work very well. An argument could be made either way, reducing variables and accuracy testing through real-world accuracy testing. See, I prefer the real-world accuracy testing, but no matter how good I am, people are always going to say I'm not as good or I'm too good. I don't know what it is. I feel like somebody who has a decade of shooting foam darts by now, you should have some amount of trust in when it comes to their ability to hit a target. I'm just saying. Just saying. You don't have to trust me, but I feel like I'm up there. What is the best PS3 games you've played? Oh my God, that's another system that doesn't have enough. Tokyo Jungle, 8-bit or 3D Dot Game Heroes, EX Troopers, although that's a Japanese game. There's a lot. I honestly like, it's rough. By the Air Warrior Predator, I'm pretty sure I've done a video on one, or a blaster that they turned into the Predators with a name change. The indoor range is kind of dark, especially with the black walls. Addition to fake grass, maybe some blue, light blue walls. So changing out the walls might not be feasible, because that was hard enough to find a thing that would work for that. What I can do is I can change out the, how much is turf? Let me, does Lowe's have turf? Yes, Lowe's has turf. And it's not even that expensive. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just get some fake turf and put it down. That's fine. I'm fine with that. It shouldn't be that much of a Man, it's hard to say. So here's like the cheapest stuff. It's a 12 foot to cut. It's 12 foot. What does that even mean? It looks okay. It's sold in increments of 1 feet and to order. Set quantity to desired length of artificial grass. Example, if you need 10 feet at... Okay, never mind. That could be very expensive very quick. Because if I'm talking about 25 feet... Ooh, that could be really expensive. That could be like $200 just in turf. Is that... I don't know if that's worth. I'll check it out. I'll check out Lowe's tonight. If it's wide enough in 1 foot, but if it's only 1 foot length, if it's $10 for 1 foot in length, and I'm right now 25 feet away. You see how that could be problematic? That could be really bad. I picked up my first blaster 10 years ago. Anyone else feel old? Don't remind me. Welcome. Have you played Risk Rain 2? Not in a while, but yeah, I played the devil out of it. Can you review the Nerf Gel Ghost? I might do a retro review of all of them. I did just get the Quadrant and the Uproar in. This is another question. Should I do Quadrant and Uproar as one video, or should I split them into 2 videos? I have not modded a double punch. I think I have the stuff to mod one, but it was really only... I got some stuff from Fet Worst, but it was like very minimal upgrade potential. What's a good shell ejecting blaster with extra shells for around 160? I would probably look in... I mean, there's only so many blasters with ejecting shells. Probably a Kirin, but I think that starts at about 200. Will gel ball replace flywheel? No. No, it will not. More LED and reactive targets for the arcade cozy feel with turf carpet. Everybody keeps saying turf carpet. It is so expensive. It is looking to be like prohibitively expensive. I do not want to blow $300 on fake grass. You know what I mean? Like that cannot be a good use of money. For $300, I could buy arcade carpet? Where the frick do I even buy arcade carpet? I mean, for $300, I could do all of the LEDs I'd ever want. I could buy 2 big, huge, like 4.5 foot long, reactive LED towers. I could put LEDs on the ceiling. The things I use in the range, those are gunpowder SMTs, and they run you about $750 before shipping each. I did not pay that. Demon Animator, thank you. If I don't find one tonight, I mean, at worst, I'll have 2. I will go out tonight to look for one. Thank you, Kai. I have plans. Don't you worry. I have plenty of plans. I know things are slow right now, and I know I've said this several times, so I'm not making any promises. I'm just telling you, there's a stack of like 12 blasters in box on that table right now. Probably tonight, I'm going to film the unboxing of every single one of those. I don't know how many of you noticed that I shifted up my content a little bit, so it's less reactionary, and I know some people really like that, and you're still going to get that content. It's not like I have a script for live streaming, first of all, and I have a plan, but to help the editing process, which is the most annoying, less fun process. It can be fun, don't get me wrong, but most of the time it's not fun. To help that process, I'm doing a lot of new things. I can tell you I've bought a lot of new equipment, and I'm also learning a completely new editing software. Which is another reason why this week has been slow for me. But I think I'm going to get there in the end. So, I practiced the editing software in an ad. I do have an ad coming out soon for a company, which is probably the last one I'm going to get for God knows how long, to be honest. They are not sending out ads to me anymore. After that, it's like I'm just going to try to do the best content I can as fast as possible. I'm not saying I'm putting less effort into my content. Don't get me wrong. If anything, I'm putting in more. But I do want to try to change things up because it's gotten stale. It's gotten boring, and I hope to have a lot more fun, and I'm now more excited to make content than ever. But I'm going to do unboxings off camera. What's your opinion on brushless motors? I wish they weren't so expensive, because brushless really is the best. Is it that much better than brushed motors? I don't know if it's worth the hundreds of dollars more, but they are good. Range radar, $350. What is a range radar, Blasterface? He bought a second Walcom. He's doubling his output. The next time the double punch is on sale, like for like under 20 bucks, please let me know. I want to buy like 6 of them. You should get a squishy gym mats for the floor. That's probable. That's not a bad idea. Doppler radar chronograph. Don't you have me on Discord, Blaster? Can you link me that? So for as many of you might not know, I get a lot of complaints about Freddy. Not anything super bad. He's been relatively a good employee, but people don't seem to like the fact that he's only really good for chronographing Elite style darts and Rifle and maybe Mega XL. He can't do shotguns. And a lot of people are like, oh, why don't you get like a Caldwell one? And I have a Caldwell one. If you watch my channel, you know, freaking 10 years ago, I had a Caldwell ballistics chronograph. The problem is that doesn't work inside. The lights on the ceiling, they mess with the chronograph and it doesn't get any readings. I can fix that by like building a box and putting that chronograph in a box. But let's be clear. What is the point when 9 out of every 10 blasters at a bare minimum are Elite style blasters that Freddy can chronograph no issue? Has anybody actually had a problem? Freddy is not getting canceled. He's currently on vacation. Do I need to get something to supplement Freddy, though? Because, like, I really don't feel like he's been that bad. Liam, they're probably not trying to sell Siren to you. They're probably just trying to sell blasters. They don't need to look like AR-15s to sell. They're probably going for a global audience. They're probably going for something that gives you good performance at a good value. Freddy getting canceled. Walcom can't disclose all Freddy's complaints with HR. I'm ready for Freddy, says Nowser. I was gonna suggest building a tent for the Caldwell. Because we use LED lighting in here, but it's at a really like bad frame rate because I think it's AC. I don't know. It sucks. Have fun, the Norseman. Be safe. Just get a chrono barrel to not satisfy those people. Fair enough. I have a few. The drawbacks I experience with brush motors when I use race RC is replacing the brush in the motor periodically. I mean, how much realistically would you have to use a flywheel blast for that to happen? Or buy the G2 Caldwell? Man. Is it a priority? What's more of a priority? Finding Freddy's replacement or upgrading the indoor range? Does the lighting work if the Caldwell is inverted? My dumb face never even thought to try that. But technically it would work upside down, wouldn't it? It works sideways. Okay. All right. I smell what you're cooking. I'll give it a shot. I'll try it. I feel like the blasters which Freddy doesn't work with probably don't need FPS numbers. That's what I'm saying. But my goodness, some people really hate Freddy. I think he's been an excellent addition, but of course I would be biased because I hired him. Could you get a second Chrono to verify numbers? Look, people barely sit through the first one. What makes you think they're gonna sit through another one? I mean, are there seriously people out there like Walcom fudges his FPS numbers? Do you really think that? I used to start every single range thing off with what did I call it? The control jolt. Because a jolt should hit around 50 FPS. Most people click off the video. Every single time I've cut to range footage, people click, or chronograph footage, people click off. Excuse me. The G2 Caldwell. Let's look this up. I hate to say it. If you guys actually hate Freddy, I might have to start a thing like a replace Freddy fund, and I won't do it. Oh, that's only 200 ducats. Does that not have any issues with lighting? Does it have like built-in lighting? Does it automatically shut off? Interesting. But it's also $200. Get a second chronograph named Fiano and give him some company. I thought about that. Shoot through the chrono while also aiming at the target. That's a little bit easier said than done. Pandemonium with a $50 Australian super chat. So who's coming to Ragnarok Oktoberfest this year? Don't worry, I have not forgotten your requests, Panda. Did I turn my chronograph all the way, or not chronograph? We talked about chronograph too much. My microphone all the way down. I will get an ad out for Ragnarok Oktoberfest because you asked so nicely. But Ragnarok Oktoberfest is coming up. Sometime in October, I assume early October. Freddy versus Jason. Not sure if it auto shuts off. That's been the bane of my existence with these chronographs, is they take 9-volt batteries and they don't automatically shut off. So if you don't remember to turn off, you're done, and you have to have like a whole box of, like, it's not a huge deal, but it's annoying. Range radar lets you capture velocity data while you are firing at the target.
Let's rock.
That's $350 though. Mic is a bit much. Okay. It's on nothing, but yeah, we can turn that down. I find the range clowny footage works as B-roll while you're talking. Yeah, that's something that I don't think I'll change. I think we'll keep it there. I love to see the double punch as a pistol. Sadly, I don't have the capabilities mod. It's actually not that hard to convert it into a pistol. I'm assuming, yeah, if you want to do like almost Olympic-style chronographs and whatnot, yeah, I'm sure they're expensive. I am a YouTuber that plays with NERF blasters. King Kavosha with a $2 super chat. Chronograph numbers are good for comparing power. I agree. Obviously, I think that's the entire point. I think the data point is important, and I don't plan on stopping that. But it also seems like the normal person, the normies, don't care about velocity readings. Why do you need to get FPS readings and accuracy tests at the same time? Just reload. Fair enough. Yeah, I try not to do the same things. I mean, it's a pain. It wouldn't be awful. It wouldn't be awful for the sole reason that if I have a shot that goes, Chad, I'm starting to actually feel like this is a good idea. Hear me out. Because that way, like, I crunch the accuracy and velocity test to the same thing. I can have a camera focused on the chronograph, and I can have me sitting on there, and I can have just a little mask of the chronograph in the corner. And I could just have FPS and then the mask of the number. And I could aim through the chronograph at the middle target. And if there was a shot that went too low, or did something weird, you would notice it with the number and you would notice it on the screen at the same time. Frick. Crap. Please tell me this is a bad idea, chat. I don't want to blow $200. I don't really want to blow $200. I could put that $200 towards AstroTurf for the range. Chat, tell me this is a bad idea. Tell me you don't like this idea. Chat, I'm counting on you. Stop telling me this is a good idea, chat. Chat. Chat, it's $200, chat. 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 Stop. Stop. I don't want to. I don't want to. Okay. All right, chat. You're convincing me. Does the whole the whole thing goes on the tripod too, which is perfect. Oh my god. Nah, cause see, I don't have any of the stuff for my call. I'd rather honestly almost sell my ballistic. Like, I don't know how much an original one that's been kicking around for a while is worth, but I bet you somebody would pay 40-50 bucks for it. Wanting to have a custom program written for the gunpowder screen, but never got around to it. I'd love to have custom stuff for the gunpowder SMT. I should honestly plug those in, update them, and see if there's any programs I want for them. The problem is my middle one, the one that I have the direct capture for, is so old, it's a lot harder to use than the other two. It takes like 2 minutes to boot up. It's a pain. I guess I did kind of like the extra stimuli come from flashing more numbers on the screen. Yeah. Those still sell for like $100. That's surprising. Grab the 50-inch gunpowder. Oh yeah, that's only like $5,000 and they don't sell it anymore as far as I know. Dude, that's $200. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let's... I don't feel like this is going to give us the answer we're looking for. There we go. I worded that kind of weird, but I'm also kind of a weird guy, so. It's a $200 chronograph. And it's not like Freddy does a bad job. I just... Screw you guys. It's like 82%. I mean, be honest. If you think it will do good, I better see... I will be tracking the analytics. But, man... 69% giggity. What are we at? It's at 35 votes. We need more votes. More people vote. More people vote. Money is made to be spent. That's not wrong, iShot Blasters. Because I don't think anybody's doing that, and I think it's a good idea, and it honestly is almost less work. Because if I can get chronographing and accuracy testing at the same time and make both visually more interesting, with the added layer that you can now see every shot as I'm doing it, and I can still do accuracy testing on the middle target. Yeah. Okay. I might be talking myself into this. It's still $200 freaking dollars. Throw all super chats. I don't get super chats for 2 months, and YouTube takes 30% of them. If they were direct donations to the channel via like WalcomS7.com, that still works, right? I actually haven't been to my own website in forever. Maybe there's a reason why everybody just uses... Yeah, it works fine. And the top tipper will forever be McNoyle. Nobody will ever take McNoyle off that. Huh. My wife is gonna kill me. To be fair, I don't think the Caldwells work with multi-projectile. I don't know if they do, but I think they can at least register it because the vent is bigger. Congrats on 250K. I didn't even realize we hit 250K. Thank you, Nilser. Walcom, I got a strong. Congratulations, Screaming Bacon. I hope it's a okay strong. What will happen to Freddy? I think we'll just revert Freddy to being a jealous ex and make him more of a character. The link to Walcom S7 seems to be missing in the channel description. Okay, I'll fix that. I could do for an upgrade on this. Please chronograph Freddy. I don't think it works that way, chat. I don't think we could pitch Freddy through a chronograph. We could try. The G2 has an app? Great, that's exactly what we need. More freaking app. Just kidding, that would be perfect. What powers the G2? Please tell me it comes with a damn, like, it's battery powered. Please tell me it has the option. Oh man, there's one that comes with a shooting rest. I don't need that. Chat, I don't need the shooting. No, I'm not spending $400. It's not happening. Thank you, Kai the Good Guy. I honestly didn't even know we hit 250,000. I've been so busy. Why no video on the Sweetheart Storm yet? No particular reason. I'll get to it. I'll get to it really soon. I think it's a pretty good blaster. I just don't think anybody needs to buy one. I think it's the best. I just don't think anybody can buy one. Videos will have Find the Freddy as an Easter egg. That's an idea. G2 has an internal battery charged by hub. Perfect. Woo! That's all I want. I got power at the bench. Side twist, the app has malware. We had a good run. Paint Freddy Brown and give him ears. He's not Freddy Fazbear. He's Freddie Mercury. You could smash Freddy in tiny pieces. He works fine. It's not like Freddy's broken. Freddy's been the best chronograph we've had on this channel. Well worth the $100. Actually, wait, no. How did I get Freddy? I believe I bought him for $68 off AliExpress. And what showed up was the 3300W, which was a $100 chronograph made specifically for Airsoft because it mounts on the end of an Airsoft rifle. I then contacted the company and they didn't want the old chronograph back. They just sent me to 3500. And I was like, oh, okay. So I got both of them for like $68. And then I have spent a lot of time trying to convert that 300W or 3050W into a NERF compatible chronograph, which it is capable of doing. I have confirmed this. I just don't have any design efforts. I'd love to ship off what I've made to somebody so they can just build a shell for it and it's done. But now we got the T285 chronograph fits on the end of a 60mm barrel, which is arguably better. He's not being replaced because he's broken. Freddy works fine. Yeah, we're delegating him new tasks. He'll have to be cute and lovable. I have plans for Freddy. The best film that we got while in California was Freddy related. You'll see it soon. It's a good gag. It's a good gag. It's a good gag. Friend of mine got the Venom and Pro and absolutely incredible. What would you rank it a top blaster? I think it's number one, Neisler. I don't think, I mean, we still got a couple of months left, but I don't think anything can beat the Venom Pro. Use Freddy for Red of Fire testing? That's an idea. Freddy needs to go Super Saiyan. Freddy's getting promoted to brand ambassador. That's not a bad idea. What would you call the new chronograph? I have no idea. Freddy's stand. I got a Strife and put a motor from a Savage Spin and put 2 9-volts in it. I mean, that's something you can do, but that's not that doesn't sound like a very good Strife mod, just saying. Make Freddy a barrel attachment. I already got that. Jason. Maybe. That's not a bad idea, Elio. I don't know. I'm going to think on it. We might have to roll what should we call the new chronograph? Do you have any recommendations for a budget pro Springer? Striker 2.0 from the Dart Zone Pro Striker 2.0 from Target, or the Adventure Force Nexus Pro X from Walmart. One of those two. That's about as budget as I would recommend. Felix, Fabian. You're just naming names now that start with F. Oh, I really like that idea. Damn it. Oh, I like that idea. Is that screen backlit? It's not, is it? It doesn't matter. I can put a light up. Oh my god, it's 200 ducats. What's the gauge? What is the gauge? Chronograph plus gauge. Digital trigger pull gauge. Crap, that's almost useful. That is almost useful. I'm not going to do it. It's almost useful. If you autograph the old Caldwell, you could offer it up to the group. I'd consider it. I might. That's not a horrible idea. It works. I literally just found and put a battery in it yesterday. Any issues with the Nexus Pro X after using it for a while? I haven't had any. Has anybody actually managed to kill a Nexus Pro X yet? This is a good stream, convincing someone to buy a $250 chrono. I know, right? The hell, chat? You're supposed to be on my side, but we're at 75%. 76. 77. It just keeps getting worse. Name the new one Killer Queen. That's not a bad idea, Radioactive. Walcom, I got a strong arm mod. Any idea for it? Strong arm's not really moddable. If you can find one of the, what is that? The Disruptor mod kits from Orange Modworks, that'll work, but that's about it. I mean, what can I... 77% of people are like, yeah, you should spend $200. Screw you, Walcom. All right. God, that's a lot of money. I mean, worst case scenario, if I don't like it, I can return it. You guys are gonna use my Amazon affiliate link for all of your purchases. Like, you're gonna put that link on your grandma's computer, right? Right? Right, chat? What would the benefits be of buying the G2 over the ballistic? The G2 fires downwards, so it shouldn't be affected by the studio lights. And that should make it way easier for me to chronograph, on top of it being big enough that if I were to set it up on a tripod and fire through it, I could fire through the chronograph doing the accuracy testing, and I could combine the accuracy testing and chronographing into one thing. And I could just do that by, you have the normal shots of me shooting the targets and whatnot, but then up in the corner, I could just have the mask. I could have a camera pointed towards the... I might even have to have a camera. I might be able to... Damn, Abquin took you a G. Everybody Everybody think Abquintic. Everybody think Abquintic right now. I guess I have to now. Abquintic paid for it. $25 super chat from Abquintic. Thank you. It's not even that was a donation. That wasn't a super chat. That was a donation. He went to WalcomS7.com and just handed me $25. Thank you, Abquintic. Everybody thank Abquintic. You beautiful mother. Okay, I'll buy the chronograph. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the streams eBay. All right, add to cart. No, I don't want your protection. It'll be here Monday. My wife's not watching, right? Technically, it's a business expense. I mean, not even technically. It is literally a business expense. If it doesn't work, I'll return it. But we should be good. We gotta put this on the business card. Add a camera to the side of the range. Why is everybody like, oh, you're this fat, unshaven, unlovable piece of human trash? What do you mean you have a wife? I don't think I've been single since I was in, like, middle school. What the hell? Chat, why are you so mean? I really hope these are just all people like, oh, man, Walcom's off the market? What the hell? Is she also a weeb? My brother. She is more of a weeb. Quitting. Wait, you're off the market? Give me back my $25 and my 68 months of tier 3 sub, Walcom. You just ruined everything. I love how like 9 out of 10 of my haters would gladly skin me and wear me as a fat suit to do what I do. It is really comforting at night. Oh, that hurt. I physically felt the damage. Estimated delivery August 19th. You saved $13 in shipping fees with this order with Prime. I thought you were a lesbian. Oh my God, Radioactive, you beautiful, beautiful. Everybody go to Radioactive's Etsy, right? I'm going to post it. Hold on, Radioactive. Etsy. Radioactive Blasters. Etsy. Radioactive's designs. If you don't want to give me your money, which I understand, and that is perfectly logical, you can at least send a bunch of traffic to Radioactive's Etsy. So, and maybe put some stuff in your carts, even if you don't plan on buying it immediately, just put some stuff in your carts and jack his Etsy up. Because sending me $25, that's awesome. Walcom's just roast over here. It's just, I'm not trying to roast anyone but myself. Barrett donated $29.20. Okay, I'm done with I was joking, okay? You're good. That's like half the chronograph. That's better than I could. Thank you, Barrett. Thank you. I have no idea who Barrett is, but I love you. Thank you, Barrett. Everybody 07s for Barrett right now. 07 in chat right now. That's the wrong 07. That's a better 07. Or just delete that first one. Nobody saw my 07. I can't delete it. Delete the... There we go. All right, we good. Barrett, you beautiful bear, you. All right, that made the 200. What was it? Total was like, I think it's like $203 or something like that after taxes. That makes it a lot more palatable. That means we still have half the chrono. No, shut up, Radioactive. You're done. And make sure you go to Radioactive's Etsy. Just add random stuff to your cart and let it sit there. So it always looks like there's like 40 things from his Etsy in everybody's cart, and that makes other people need to buy it. I'm gonna plug your Etsy one more time. Quintic, you just get my undying love. What the fuck? Stop. Just stop. Getting on the bandwagon to sip $25 nearly funded the chronograph. Yeah, you funded it. You guys beat it. You're good. Stop. Solanese with another $10 super chat. Bribe to keep Freddy employed. Solanese like, no, we can't get rid of Freddy. No, I will still include Freddy in every video, I promise. Does your wife like foam flinging too? She really doesn't, but her favorite blaster is the Ravonix 360. What chrono are you talking about, by the way? The Caldwell Ballistics G2 is what we're gonna technically replace. We're gonna take Freddy off chronographing duties, okay? I said sometimes my beard looks amazing and other times looks like garbage. What do you think about a nuclear Nerf N-Strike Firefly and Raven reskin? A Straven? Not quite a Straven. A Firefly even? It'll work. That one's the one that's about 190. Yeah, that's what I just bought, J-Ro. The new donation's going towards dirt and beautiful golf grass. I will stop by Lowe's tonight. I will see how much turf is. I have a feeling it's prohibitively expensive. I don't know if anybody here could rationalize spending $300 on fake dirt that you put inside. To be honest, I wish Nerf would go back to the roots of the Elite days. The blue, white, the blue was so beautiful to look at. N series looks horrible. I miss the Elite color scheme of the blue, the white, the gray, black, and the orange. I think Elite was the best look Nerf ever had. It's dirt you can keep inside for the dirt man. I've got a jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt. Well, J-Ro, I'll let you know how it is, because it'll be here Monday. How do you feel about 3D printed charging handle kits for flywheel blasters, like fake charging handles that allow you to feel like you're charging around? I've seen quite a few of those. I think reciprocating bolt handles and stuff would be more beneficial. I don't know if fake charging handles are there. But there are some blasters that have like the built-in reciprocation and it looks really good. Like the BK1S having the bolt that moves back and forth is so cool looking. I was stress testing a swordfish to see what happened when it stalled its cracking. To my surprise, I saw the smoke of death. Well, yeah, if you stall it for like a second, you're going to burn everything out. You look like a Viking if you went to Toys R Us and played League of Legends. Yeah, sure. I don't know if that was a compliment, Durfus, but thank you. Shave your beard. It ain't gonna happen, because trust me, you'd rather see the chin pubes than my amazing double chin. See, that's the problem. I don't have much like confidence when it comes to looks, but the thing I've always hated is the double chin. So the beard hides that. It's hard to argue with that, you know? I better go to Radioactive's Etsy and see like 30 people have this in their cart right now. Hold on. $19 views in the last 24 hours. Chat, you can do better than that. What the heck? What the heck? There were files somewhere. Man, this is loud. For an MA40 charging handle? What is your opinion on Nerf Ultra? I think Nerf Ultra was killed too soon, to be honest. I think it had chance. I actually went to a bar. Like, I saw it. It was mostly shorts, because I did a short for the first time in forever. And a lot of people were like, shave your beard. Like, if you were to like lose 100, if you were to lose like 200 pounds and actually like shape your beard to accentuate your cheekbones and stuff, you'd look so much better. And it's like, bro, I've actually went to a place and this... Royce, what the heck? Stop. I don't know what the number is, but let's just say it's paid for now, buddy. Thank you. Holy crap, Royce. Can I get an 07 in the chat? Multiple. Spam. I don't care. The chat's garbage. I'm just kidding, but spam. 07's for Royce. He's going off the grid. This guy doesn't have a social security number for Roy. That's like my favorite episode. Thank you, Royce. I don't know why that makes me laugh so hard. Thank you, Royce. I love you, chat. You're amazing tonight. I don't deserve you. Thank you, Roy's Railroad. Thank you, Roy's Railroad. Oh, I see Nicholas in the chat. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming out. King Kavosha also did the 07. That's not right. It's 07. Hey, welcome. Can you check out the Buzzbee Pixelator? It looks really interesting and kind of cool. I do have one in box, and I will not open it. I'm sorry, Crunchy. Nice one, Kai. The sweat. Upgraded the Venom Grip sent me a pic. Send me a pic where? My brother, I have like 30 social media. I showed it like the other day. I left my phone in the room when we were at the place, and I walked back in, and the second my watch connected to my phone, my watch was nothing but, I mean, you can also kind of see it now. It's like, it's just a bunch. Come on, turn back on. It's just a bunch. I had this whole upwards ring filled. You got Instagram, you got 2 email accounts, you've got Amazon, you've got Discords, you've got Facebook messengers for both the Walcom and this. It's insanity. Next stream, talk about buying a car. I love my Volt. I don't need anything. Use the Nerf watch? I'm not using the Nerf watch. Are you going to review the Nightingale 2.0? No. There's a couple of reasons. Most of the reviews I've heard from friends is that the Nightingale 2.0 burns. It's either basically the same thing as the Nightingale 1, or if you put it up to the 4S, which it recommended, which is what Worker recommended, it kills itself. So, no, we are not going to do the Nightingale 2.0 on the channel. Honestly, Worker's in trouble right now. Although the Clear Harriers look bomb, I'm not going to lie. No, Insanity is a blaster. Speaking of which, I finally got the Dreadhammer and the other thing, Reaper. I don't know. I got both the other blasters for the Horror Fire. I got everything, so now I can do the video. I got those in like an hour ago. Oh, I am oh, well, stop having so many damn things. It's not like I'm looking at my phone right now. What did you fix? A grip? Where's the stock attachment point? Why do I have 17 Facebook notifications? Holy crap. Oh, shoot. That looks good. I like that. I'm kind of down for that. Look how it's chroma keying out the green on my phone. That's pretty good, though. Don't come to the Nerf War tomorrow. What's the maximum indoor range length you can have at your space? The building is like, I think, 50, and I'm using about 2/3 of it. Do you have a Maxim Pro? That's what I'm going to go on and try to find tonight, Ice Slimed. Bro has a Smaznug? I do have a Smaznug. I'm really trying to talk. I owe like $150 left on this phone. I could pay it off and try to get a Fold 6. Because Samsung will give me $800 for this thing, which is like 3 years old. And maybe financing if my credit is there. I'm thinking about it because I really want to Fold. I'm so sad that my X-Shot Crusher broke. Well, it's time to get the upgraded one, the Dreadhammer. Wasn't aware the Venom had clear paint. Let's be real. I want to do that video so freaking bad right now. I really... Cybermedic with bribes to hire the Killer Queen and retire Freddy. We're not retiring Freddy. We're We're going to move his responsibilities around, but thank you very much for the $10 tip, Cybermedic. I really appreciate it. Killer Queen. Maybe. If I just get Killer Queen's face on the chronograph, I don't know how well that will work, but I could do that. It would be funny. What was I talking about? Damn it. How come nobody's... I'm never... Actually, you know what? I don't want to talk about this anymore because somebody's going to steal my idea before I do it. Why do you look like Queso? Why does Queso look like me? I was here first. Holy crap. Impressions on the Maxim Pro before you get it? Good flywheeler out of 10. I don't think it's going to be life-changingly good, but I think it will be really good. Sounds like those Samsung folding screens aren't good for longevity. Yeah, but how often do you have a phone that lasts longer than 3 years anyway? This is actually the longest I've ever had a phone. And, like, to be honest, the only thing I have problems with right now is the battery's almost gone. I get maybe a day out of it. Like, very barely maybe a day. Not sure the Dreadhammer will be available in stores where I live, and the Crusher was already pretty expensive. Man, the Crusher was super cheap. I'd suck to be where you are. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm still rocking an S21. See, there was enough of a change between the S21 and the S22 to warrant getting the S22. There hasn't been enough change between the S23, S24, and probably maybe the S25. I talked myself out of it last night doing it because I actually looked at the website. It's more or less like, because you have to go through Samsung's, I don't want to pull a credit check for that. I'd rather just do it through Verizon, who is my manufacturer, but then I don't get any discounts. I just pay the full $1,800 or whatever over the next 3 years. Nothing's happening to the old Chrono. We just bought a new one for new shenanigans. Freddy will just be a character on the set, okay? He's not leaving. He's being registered to a different thing. If you're a clumsy boy, the fold is not for you, but they give you 1 year accidental damage cover from what I remember. See, I'm a power user, but it sucks. So the only phone I've ever broken was that Samsung GQ or whatever. Samsung, that LG ThinQ. I was really upset that broke. But this phone, no screen protector, no nothing. Yeah, it's messed up. Like, don't get me wrong. It's got some noticeable notches on the side of the screen. The only actual damage is I dropped it and the case did not protect it on the corner. There's no way it'll focus on this, but there's a little bit of a gash right there. Otherwise, it's fine. I'm actually amazed how much of a tank the S22 has been. But yeah, I want a folding screen so I can watch YouTube and play Nikkei at the same time, or play RuneScape and Nikkei at the same time. Screw Apple. Yeah, I'm not getting an Apple. I don't have anything else Apple. I got this Samsung 24 Ultra I'm using to watch right now because my mom bought it for my birthday. That's cool. I don't think there was enough of a change with the S24. Honestly, there's not much of a change between my current phone and the Fold, except for the folding screen. I want to maybe wait until February for the next, for like the S25. I don't know. I thought about it. Like, I don't need a new phone, so I kind of talked myself out of it. But I was seriously considering, because this is the longest I've had a phone. I miss my old Razr. Yeah, I miss my LG Voyager. That was the best phone ever. That thing was 2 screens, folding keyboard, touch screen, had YouTube, I had TV on it. It was the best. Do you use Asus, ROG, all this stuff? No, I don't. I got muted. Okay, yeah. I'm not going to reach stuff if you got muted. If they made the Z Flip as 2 separate screens, I would buy that in an instant. See, that's the other thing is I like the idea of the Z Flip. My biggest problem is they keep making these phones. Like, I wouldn't mind if my phone was double the thickness if that meant it had no camera bump and it had like 3 times the battery life. Who actually, what, besides like reviewers that get, $2,000 phones 8 times a month from every manufacturer, who actually cares about the size of their phone? You have to carry it with you anyway. Would you really care if this phone was a little bit thicker, but you had double the battery life? Who cares about that? Walcom, please don't upgrade with Verizon. I just left because their customer service falling apart and actively scamming customers, making them have new lines for new phone numbers. I saw that, but it's like, if I pay this off, just getting a new phone is as easy as walk. Like, yeah, I want that one, and they'll give it to you for like $34 a month over the next 3 years. That's what this one was. That was the one before it. I could pay it off early and do that, which I'm thinking of because my contract is over in February, but I could pay it off now. Nerf Uppercut is the best. I don't know about that one. I live in Germany where Dart Zone pretty much isn't a thing. And don't get me started on pro line Nerf guns. I've never seen even pro level blaster in real life. I can't get my hands on X shot. But you're technically, like, isn't it easier for you to get like worker stuff there? You would think it'd be easier to get worker stuff over there. Yeah, bring back the fanny pack. Let's not pretend the fanny pack wasn't the best thing ever. Right? Paying off your phone early, a new chronograph. Well, I already bought the new chronograph, so. Satchels better than fanny packs. Happiness is a dress with pockets. Uppercut is the worst thing on ever. It is pretty bad, don't get me wrong. Would you include the uppercut on a Jolt tier list? Is that worth considering? Bye, Freddy. Aren't satchels just purpose-built fanny packs? What are we even talking about right now, chat? What do you think is the worst foam flinger ever? Well, the freaking uppercut is up there. How do you mess up like a Jolt? Can you still, is the uppercut still obtainable? I was sincerely hoping they'd be like rare. No, they're $7 on Amazon. Son of a douche. Man. Why can't those be rare and valuable? Like, give them some kind of niche purpose. What about the Warden? I think the Warden's fine now. I mean, Nerf was ballsy enough to bring it back out with a Transformer skin on it, so I assume they fixed the Warden. Man, screw allergies. The other thing that's been annoying these last 2 days is apparently I think it's the USS Ronald Reagan is in port, and I am directly, I'm like, what, 7 miles, if that, from the port, but I'm right between JBLM, Joint Base Lewis McChord, and Bremerton Shipyard. So I was talking to Ivan yesterday, like, did World War III kick off and we just don't know it yet? And the first thing he does is look up the Pentagon Pizza Index to see if, and he's like, well, they've been ordering more pizza than usual. I didn't know what the hell was going on. There's just nonstop jets flying around my house. And normally, like, I live near an airport, but that's like the flying lawnmowers, right? Like, they're annoying. You hear them in my videos, but most of the time when I hear a flying lawnmower, I just wait. But with jets, you can't do that. And, like, you would be like, you'd probably the first time, oh, there's a jet, wait. Okay, continue. No, nonstop for like 6 hours. And today, not only was it just as bad, it was worse. They were shaking the building. They're like, coming in, we're going to buzz Walcom's iceberg over, and just shuttering the windows and everything, knocking stuff down all day. It's like, how the hell am I supposed to work with that? I assume it has something to do with the aircraft carrier. I only get stuff from store shelves, basically only X-Shot and Nerf things. There's like only bad and old X-Shot blasters. Oh, I'm sure Germany has some pretty strict laws on toys, especially toy fire blasters. Fire blasters. My iPhone 8 lasted 5 years. I replaced it because Apple was sunsetting the 8s. I mean, that's fair enough. iPhones do last, especially just replace the battery. They usually last and look pretty good for a while. We've gotten to that point where phones don't really get better anymore. They can't really get better cameras. They're already so freaking good. Only thing that I really wish is, like, you know, get rid of this stupid notch or circle hole punch BS and give me, I don't know, a screen on the back so I don't have to use the front for selfies. I could just use a little thing on the back. You know, like all of our phones back in the day had the little mirrors on the back of them that we used. There's so much. Yeah, see, I shoot blasters. I'm used to, like, every other while you hear a jet or a Chinook or something go over. No, it's been nonstop. Like, I actually thought, it's like, we must have just, like, something must have happened and I'm just not seeing it in the news. Better load up Facebook and see if there's any memes about World War III starting. Didn't Sony have a pop-up front-facing camera? There's been a couple of those. Mostly it's like Chinese phone manufacturers have like the pop-up stuff like that. Like the flip closes, has a screen on the front. You can use the main cameras, but I don't think the camera is the main selling point of the flip at all. The iPhone 14 is worse than the 13. I can believe that. You should try to hit one of those jets with a Mega Dart. Yeah, that would literally get me killed. I think they wouldn't even try to, like, oh, that's a felony. No, I think they would just execute me in my front yard. What are your opinions of the X-Shot Clip Mania? I actually don't know what that is off the top of my head. Is that the new flywheeler? Has anybody found the new X-Shot flywheeler? China has an aircraft carrier on fire right now. That's like burning down an entire city, China. What the heck? I haven't seen the new X-Shot clip thing. I'm assuming it's going to be okay. God, I want to upgrade my camera or my microphone arm so badly. I want to upgrade my camera arm so badly. I want to get the longer freaking, I can't believe they made an XL green screen Elgato. How much is that? Elgato green screen XL. $150. Almost thinking about it. It's 2 feet wider than this one. This one is like literally touching the back of my chair right now, and I have my camera cropped in. Like, this is how much you're supposed to, or you should normally see. Let me reset this. So I have this thing right here. You can see that. It is right there. I have to crop in my setup so much. I can't believe they made a wider one. You should buy an uppercut. I have 4 more in package sitting on the shelves, and I have 2 that are unwrapped. I think I have 2 unwrapped. I don't know where they are, but I have them. Less than a chrono. You're not wrong. I don't know how to fix the camera arm thing. That's probably a nightmare, because it's currently resting on the top of my monitor. Getting an arm that can handle my camera is probably impossible. I need to find like a multi-jointed camera arm that can handle, like, I don't know, 30, 40 pound. Tag just sent me a message. I don't know. What Tag? What was that message about? shoot a blaster on stream. I cleaned up the studio. I don't have any darts around. The only darts I have are the ones to that crossbow that are also chroma keyed out because they're blue. Maybe they're reflecting the green somewhat. I'm not sure, but yeah, I just have these laying around. I need to finish that video too. That does sound awful, Crunchy. I don't envy you in the slightest. I'm sorry. Pick for the motorized clip mania. All right, let's look it up. I think I know exactly what this is. This is the Strife thing, right? It says 403 bot access restrict. Oh, never mind. He's just sending me things that are scrubbing my whatever you call it. That thing. Man, camera really doesn't even want to try to focus on anything today. But yeah, that thing. It's basically a Strife. Says it's 39 euro. It better not actually be that expensive. That is expensive. Looks cool. I ordered Nextshot Horrifier Doomsday off Amazon. See, Amazon only has X-Shot Horrifier. They only had like the Dreadfire and the Doomsday, and then the Reaper twins were like, yeah, you have to buy 2 of the Reapers, and they also don't ship for like 7 days. So I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna buy the one off Target. So I bought all the stuff I was missing off Target. I just got the package in today. I bought like 7 new blasters through Target. Rogue here with a $5 tip. The monthly under the table payment. None for you, YouTube. Thank you. Yes, don't give YouTube your money. YouTube is banning, sorry, Google is banning all ad blockers. So yeah, don't give them more of your money. That's a really touchy subject too, because it's like, on one hand, yeah, YouTube ad revenue is down horribly and it would be super cool to get more of it. On the other hand, I pay for YouTube Premium because I'm a content creator, and also I use YouTube Music all the time. I think YouTube Music is fantastic. I also just I like use ad blockers for literally everything else on the freaking planet. If Google themselves had like a $20 a month thing where they gave you YouTube Premium and complete immunity to Google ads, that might be worth it. I know I'm just giving them more ideas, but I also think wasn't the FTC talking about breaking Google up or something like that? I'm surprised that isn't getting my stream banned. Oh no, we lost like 17 people the second I talked about Google. Is the Siren available on Amazon? I think it should be soon. So I'm going to tell you guys straight up, for the 82 of you watching, I don't know if I'll get a video out on the Siren Blink. I'm still wishy-washy on even doing it. It's not a problem with the blaster, I assure you. I'm just super busy, and they've kind of made me wait like 3 months and not paid me and stuff. And only when I was like kind of tired of it did they actually start talking to me again. It's nothing to do with the blaster. Just, I don't know if I might not. It's not that the blaster's bad or anything, don't get me wrong. I think the Siren Blink is actually awesome. I just don't know if I want to mess with it anymore. But is it? Nothing on Amazon right now. I'm sure it will be. There's no way they won't. Ads are so much of a problem. They really have just gotten nuts. Like, ads have been a problem, but now they're like, you click on any website. Like, this is just a massive, like, huge issue. I'm guessing the reason why nobody is complaining about it is because everybody downloaded an ad block. But you go to any website, and immediately you're assaulted with a pop-up. Like, you'll look at the video for about 2 seconds, and you'll get a full screen pop-up that will make you wait about 5 seconds to close it. Then you'll close it, and half the screen will be taken up by another ad. And then on top of that, a full volume video will start playing somewhere on the screen. It is impossible. There are websites where if you click out of the ad, it just makes a white box at the bottom of your screen that says Google Ads. Like, you can't even stop it. It's just like, oh, okay, you don't want ads for 12 seconds? Hold on, we'll find another one. You might like this one. You want to eat some Tide Pods? Like, it's what the hell is wrong with ads? It's like, they're never even like good. They're horrible. And the more intrusive you make them, the less likely anybody will be to ever buy your product. I have legitimately crossed products off my grocery list because I keep getting really annoying ads for them. Holy crap, Tide is one of the worst. That's the one that I really don't like. They keep freaking full screen. Oh my God, it's so nice to have this. I don't care. It's a laundry detergent. I don't give a crap. Like, man, dude, I cannot be the only one. It used to be, please watch this ad for 5 seconds before the skip button. Now it's like, please watch this ad for 5 seconds only to go to the next ad. Yeah, the video ads I can't tell you because, like, okay, so for the channel, heads up, I have Google everything automatic. I have not placed an ad break in one of my videos for years. Actually, that might be why my ad revenue is all the way down. Let me take a look at, like, my last video. Let me look at the Pro Torrent video. It's okay. Paid for the blaster. That's about all I can ask for. Let me look at what ads it's added. Manage mid-rolls. It's got 3 of them. It's got 3 mid-roll ads automatically, and it barely paid for the blaster. Oof. Okay, it paid a little bit more, but it's like not like, oh, it will pay my rent. It's like, it didn't pay for the chronograph, I can tell you that much. I only want to see an ad to unlock a new Webtoon chapter for free or Chroma Key. Man, you imagine how much, like, there are plenty of mobile games where I'm like, yeah, I'll watch your 30-second ad for a free draw. Are you kidding me? Heck yeah. There was a brief period in time when skipping the ad would just play the next one and not skip all of them. I honestly, I know it's a shill. I think Google or YouTube Premium is worth it. I watch hundreds of hours of YouTube a month, so no ads is like a requirement for me. It sucks they don't have like a family plan. I kind of wish they did. Maybe there is and I just don't know it. If they had a family plan, I just throw Sprite on it as well. Yeah, I ads are a huge issue, but I also am one of those like horrible shills that relies on them for my monthly rent. So, Garmin chronograph in a video. I'm confused how it works. I've seen a couple of weird chronographs. There's like the ones where they're like, they rest on the barrel and I don't know how those work. Should just spend like $1,000 in chronographs and find the weirdest ones that work with Nerf. Damn, that's a video. If I had like circa 2017, like Coop levels of money, that's the kind of videos I'd love to do. I spent $1,000 on the weirdest chronographs. Let's see which ones work for Nerf. God, that would be so. YouTube Premium has a family plan. Oh my God. Yeah, but it's just 2 of us. If it's like $5 to add a second person, that'd be great. Let me look that up. YouTube Premium family plan. It's literally pops up because it's listening to me, those mother effers. It's $22.99 a month. It's $8 more, but I can throw Harvest on it, I'm guessing. We definitely reside at the same residential address. Personal accounts for everybody. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look and see if I could just add her YouTube account to mine and run the family plan. The tipping point for me was going YouTube Premium is that YouTube Music stopped selling music. I didn't know it ever sold music. I don't listen to real people music, so YouTube Music has been amazing. YouTube has figured out quite some time ago that I listen to the genre of anime girl, and I kid you not, and this is not a joke, I put that on for the road trip driving down to California and back. And every album art is just anime girl. Has nothing to do with music. It just does anime girl. It's wacky. I think you should get a chronograph with a big enough sensor to chronograph the Nerf bayonet. How would you chronograph a bayonet? I hate how much YouTube restricted school accounts. All my good recommendations are under my school email, and I can't make an actual account or even use search filters. Didn't even know that was a thing. Throw the blaster over the chrono. Technically, my Caldwell Ballistics will do that. I will take it outside tomorrow and see if it still works. And if it still works, we'll do something fun with it. I have a series I bought a jumpsuit for a year ago called Nerf Dumpster Diving. And I have like a stack of blasters for that most of which oh my god. Cass. Oh no. Classic for Real. Most of this Classic for Real sent me. I have like a stack of blasters I want to use for that. My plan for this Nerf dumpster diving is to buy a bunch of those unnamed things off Amazon and just see if any of them are even remotely worth it. And I have quite a few. We have like all the stuff we talked about in the Nerf, like recently. Like, it should hopefully be a fun video. Where is that jumpsuit? I don't know where I put it. Yeah, I bought like a brown jumpsuit. I wanted to get a little Walcom embroidered patch on it so I look like a garbage man. And I have a hard hat I was going to wear. And it was just like, the whole point is to give me a reason to tackle like all these Nerf blasters you buy off Amazon that could be like, or... Pretty much Garbage Day, yeah. Is it a blast or is it trash? There's somebody's watching this right now. They just spat out their coffee. Like, that's such a good idea. I'm going to rip that off immediately. You're welcome, but I'm going to do it first. I have a zombie straight crossfire bow with bow arms intact. Cool. I mean, that's the thing. If you're looking to sell it, it doesn't make it like worth more money or anything like that. Nerf blasters don't really have much resale value. Walcom, do you like N series? Not so far, Box Legend. Not so far. But there's a couple more blasters for me to take a look at. What did Ivan just send me? Oh. I'll have to watch that. New trailer for Mouse. The, like, first-person shooter with the rubber hose animation. Did you see the new colorway with Fury X? I did. I think it's a lot better, and I'm hoping it frickin' ships soon. Has that updated yet? Oh my god, how far back do I have to go for when I pre-ordered that? Yeah, they have finally updated the picture to show the new one and say not final. Here, let's put a picture up of the new one. A lot of people have been talking about it, so... So that is the new look of the Fury X. Oh, that's me. That's God. Steam Labs is so bad about that, dude. I think it looks a lot better. God, I hope we get those solid. That doesn't look transparent. I hope we get the solid pink mags. That'll look so good in the Walcom made blasters. It isn't funny. This looks amazing. I'm really hopeful this blaster comes out. It's still $15. Even if it's $20, it'll be worth it, I think. I know what I got. Facebook Marketplace selling a $70 blaster for $5 off retail price. Yeah. In theory, someone could fake a personality to rip you off. That's a slide prime, right? Yeah. So the top of it is a slide. Let me grab our pointer rat. Oh no, Pointer Rat isn't on top anymore. Come on, Pointer Rat. This whole top piece should be a prime. Which I know people want it to be like a flywheeler. I don't blame you, but that's good enough for me. I'm really excited. I hope if this is a $15 blaster, because what was it originally? Like all that information. Okay, so it's a $15 blaster. I think it originally said 40 darts. It's now an unknown price blaster with 20 darts. But even the mag and 20 darts is worth like $7, $8 easy. So if this is a really good 140 FPS blaster on top of that with slam fire, oh buddy, it's gonna be good. Pick rail bolt would be nice. It's not impossible, but there is a chance there's a Picatinny rail underneath that. But I also, here's the thing, right? While we're on the subject, if this top thing, there we go. If this top thing is the slide, there's no way that will actually work because this piece is in the middle of it. Right? And that's the barrel holder. So there's no way, it must be a bolt prime on the other side and we just can't see it. And maybe there's a way to flip it so it matches over here. Like we haven't seen the other side of the blaster, so we don't actually know. Right? Because if that barrel locking piece is right there, there's no way this top thing is a slide. What do you think about that one, chat? Ooh, Walcom just dropped a bomb. Anybody smelling what I'm cooking? You think the backpack is a pullback? I don't see anything that would say it, unless this whole blue part. Ooh. Ooh, see where the tail is? Ooh. What are we thinking, chat? You think this whole blue piece comes back? That whole thing just slides back? That's like the only thing that would make sense with this. And it actually looks like that's how it would work. Yeah, that's about the only way it could work. Blue color shifts halfway back. You think right there? So you think just this piece is the prime and this piece is fixed? You think that piece is the prime and it's like a Chronos? It'd work. Okay. All right. I can think that. Because everybody, I think, thought this top piece was a prime. And that's obviously not the case anymore. Well, time will tell if you're right. If it's a rear slide, I'm out. Why call it a bullpup with a short stock if you have to lift my cheek? Why would you try to cheek pistol it? Are you actually Zach's alternate account? You're like saying, bro, cheek pistol, yeah. After messing around with the X-Shot Hydra Burst. Oh! I bought one of those. Oh my god, the whole thing's chroma keyed out. It's a ghost box. I found it at Costco. So I bought it. But yeah. One of these things? I'm hoping it's okay. Anybody else picked one of these things up? It's like X-Shot's version of Spyra. I just joined. I'm commenting to be involved in the conversation. Love you too, Homely. Thanks for stopping out. I know you're a busy man. People try to cheek weld the cage fighter. I'll try to get that one out too. Let's get our yearly, it's not snowing unfortunately. Let's try to get our yearly Super Soaker video out there. Maybe that'll get Spyra to finally sponsor the channel. It said not final in the picture. Yeah. Which is funny because the original picture didn't say that. I think there was legitimate concern people would confuse it with the long shot. And I love how it doesn't say Fury X anymore because that was the dumbest name. I really hope it's something better. The Walcominator, that'd be a good one. You can put that one out there. I'll let you do it. But if you do a cat girl made one, she has to have glasses. I can't believe I forgot that. I can't believe I said all that and I didn't get the glasses cat girl. The glasses automatically make the anime girl best girl. It's a known fact. You take an anime girl, you put glasses on them, they become best girl every time. If the anime does not have a glasses girl, they do not have a best girl. I lost like 7 people the second I said that. Clearly, people do not value my my opinions on anime. Thank you, Radioactive. I didn't even realize we hit 250. Mako? I don't know who that is. All I can tell you is Hanakawa. I think the X-Shot Fury X or whatever it's called now, if that is still a $15 150 FPS slam fire bullpup pistol thing, I have a feeling that could easily beat the Venom. Not in terms of a sidearm, but you're talking $15, use a blaster that'll do everything you want it to do and maybe have some insane mod potential. Like, why would you... Remember back in the day when we bought Chronoses and made them hit like 200 FPS? That's what the X-Shot Pro Pistol will be doing. And that... Oh, that got me excited. Oh. Pura? Yeah. Yeah, Pura. My pre-order didn't have a price first. Me didn't either. Glasses girls are solid 4-star waifus. Hi, I just jumped in, but looking forward to Maxim Pro review. I'm literally leaving in a couple of minutes to go find one. Are we still on for that, honey? I know you're watching. Get some Taco Bell. Find us a Desperado and a Maxim Pro. I'm waiting on Walmart to bring my Maxim to my car. We're going to go on a little adventure, hopefully survive it, hopefully find what we're looking for. The street chalupas are amazing. Well, maybe we will. The problem with frickin' fast food is it's so expensive. I don't want to pay $40 on fast food. Also, Lena Inverse best girl. Yeah, I don't know about that one, buddy, but you can love whoever you want. All right. Darn, Freddy, it looks like we're going to have to kill this guy. That's a good... I should get that meme. Oh my god, we should make that meme. We should have Freddy say, damn, Walcom, it looks like we're going to have to tag this guy. And I should just say, darn it, or something. Something like that. We'll figure it out. Washu takes Lena to a steel cage match. I mean, Washu was one of the better ones from... a cartoon I haven't seen in 20-something years. Speaking of anime, have you seen Trigun? Not in a very long time. I honestly don't know if I could tell you the story of Trigun. It's been so long. All right, well, I need to go try to find better allergy meds, Taco Bell, and come home with a Desperado and a Maxim Pro. So, love you all. Thank you very much. I'm not going to make you any promises. I'm just telling you that we're doing a lot of things. You're going to have content. You're going to be sick of me soon. I promise. The amount of things I'm doing behind the scenes, you have no idea. I want to reinvent my content, hopefully for the better. If you guys don't like it, I'm going to be pissed. That's a warning. But thank you very much. It's been fun. Sorry I missed you last week, but like I said, I was in California. We did survive. Content-wise, I got very little, but we got some cool things, and you'll see it. I got some cool gags I'm going to be doing. We thought of the future with this one, and I'm feeling a lot better. It was a great time. It was a great vacation that we worked our asses off in. Like, no joke. Especially Zach. Man, poor Zach. Oh, I did get this. Zach got a better one, but they were giving out awards, and can you focus, bro? It says nerdiest nerfer. Zach got one that said expert gunsmith or something like that on it. I think his was cooler. Thank you very much, Sparky, for those, though. I appreciate it. Sparky's not subscribed to my channel. He has no idea what I'm doing. Anyway, love you all. New chronograph coming Monday. I'll post pictures. And join the Discord if you're bored. There's a Discord. We do Discord things. I'll see you all very soon. Thank you very much for the donations, by the way. Obviously, they're all spent. I already bought the chronograph, but I appreciate you guys helping out, making it hurt a little bit less. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Wish me luck in finding a Maxim and a Desperado. Seriously, I want the full spirit bomb. Like, give me your energy. I want to find a Maxim today. All right. Take care, everyone. How do I end this thing?